everybody. Welcome to Tea Tuesday, where I'm having hot cocoa. Turned off a little chilly, so I decided to have some hot cocoa. Oh, I love this stuff. It's probably one of the reasons I'm so fat. Anyway, we have the, what I'm going to do is, for Tea Tuesday, I'm going to give the answers to 5 truths and 5 myths. Out of everybody who did it, only one got every one of them right. And I have to tell you, they had every one of them right down to it. And I don't know who this person is. She's been on my channel for a while, but not as long as some of the other people have. Some of you that got it wrong. Kim C. was the only one that had 100% of the answers. Well, I told her, I said, you know, I never asked you where you lived, and I was trying to get her to tell me where she lived, because the first thing that hit my mind, because everything was right on T, I thought, I tried not to make it easy, and she got every one of them right, and I thought, this is probably someone I know. And so, I mean, I know a few Kims, and I just wasn't paying that much attention, so I asked her, and when she told me where she lived, I knew right then that there wasn't any chance that it was someone that I knew personally or knew me personally or around where I live. So anyway, I thought it was kind of funny. All right. Let's see, what was it? All right. Question number 1. Rusty is my nickname. It's not my real name. The answer is true. Rusty is not my real name. When my dad had red hair, and his name was Walter, but he had red hair, so they called him Red his whole life. Red Brown. So when I was born and my mom saw that I had red hair, she said, I'm going to nickname him Rusty right now so people will not call him Red. And that's how I got the nickname Rusty. So number 1's true. Number 2 is false. I've been married 3 times. It's false. I've only been married twice. Number 3 is false. I turned 60 this year. False. I turned 61. I turned 60 last year. If you look back, you'll see it. Number 4 is true. I was a male stripper in my 20s, which I was, and I'm not proud of it, but I'm not ashamed of it. It was the 80s, and it was just what I did. You know, money was easy to come by, and I didn't do anything that I was ashamed of. So, you know, like I said, I'm not proud of it, but I'm not ashamed of it. So number 4 is true. Number 5, there were 9 kids in my family. It's true. There's 6 girls and 3 boys. All right, number 6. So wait, number 5 is true. So number 6, I have 3 children of my own. Number 6 is false. I don't have any children. Both my marriages, we didn't have any children. Number 7, I was given a dinner and an award for the volunteer work that I did in the 80s. Is true. I did volunteer work for a few years for a place called the Office of Human Concern, because they couldn't get enough workers to help them out with the things they were doing for the community. So I volunteered, and what I would do back then, when you got commodities and stuff like that, you had to fill out an application, and you had to pass the application in order to give commodities. Of course, back then they gave you a lot. And that was one of the things I did is I helped fill out applications and I interviewed people and I passed them. I had to pass them or deny them. 1% got denied, and that's, was very, very seldom because I just figured that all of them needed it. So number 7 was true. I was given a dinner and an award. Well, it wasn't just me. There was a group of us. Individually, we all volunteered, so they just did it for all the volunteers. And I did it for 4 or 5 years. All right, number 8. Okay, wait. Number 7 is true. Number 8, I am a registered, ordained minister of ceremonies. That is true. In the state of Missouri, I am an ordained minister, and I have been since, I want to say 1997. It was between 97 and 2000. I don't even remember now. But there was things going on in my town at that time, and I felt like I needed to get this done so I could help fix it. So number 8 is true. Number 9, my second marriage, I performed the ceremony, and that is false. You can't perform your own ceremony. It's against the law. A pastor cannot marry himself to his partner. He can't, what's the word, officiate. You can't officiate your own wedding. It's against the law, and it would be not legal. So number 9 is false. Number 10, I met President Trump in person. I have been to a couple of Trump's rallies, but I was so far in the back you could barely see the man, and there was a sea of people. So that statement is false. Number 10 is false. I did not meet President Trump in person. I saw him in person, but I didn't meet him. So it is 1, true, 2, false, 3, false, 4, true, 5, true, 6, false, 7, true, 8, true, 9, false, and 10 false. And this is 5 Truths and 5 Myths, and it is hosted by Gale Southern Living, and I was tagged to do it by Life with Patty. Now, in the last one, I had tagged Nona Grace and Nina with the Steve and Nina's homestead, but I forgot to put it in the video, so I put it in the description, and I figured not too many people saw it. So, Nona Grace, you have been tagged to do this, and Nina with Steve and Nina's homestead, you've been tagged to do this. Don't have to do it. I just tagged you to do it. You can refuse to do it if you want to. All right. I guess that's going to be it, guys. So we killed 2 birds with 1 stone. We got the myths and truths done, and Tea Time Tuesday, even though I'm having hot chocolate. Blah, 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 you know? Hot chocolate. She said you could drink whatever you want. So, but, I thought against the gin. I thought I better put that away. No, I'm just kidding. I don't drink. I think I've never liked beer, because to me beer is always tastes like somebody's already drank it. The last time I drank whiskey or anything like that was back around, oh my gosh, 2004, somewhere in there, was the last time I ever took a sip of whiskey, vodka, or anything like that. I do have a glass of wine every great once in a while. Might be one every 6 months or so. I just never liked drinking. I never liked the way it made me feel, ever. So, that was one of the things I never got into. And I just never learned to like the taste of beer. Ugh, any beer. I've never been able to sit down and drink a can of beer. It just absolutely gross to me. And there were some whiskeys I could handle. I just didn't drink very much of it because it didn't take very much of it. But anyway, let's get off me being what do they call it, a sob. I used to be really proud because I was the town drunk. But dang, New York City? Just kidding. All right, guys, I will talk to you later. And you have a great night.